Yo, Yamamo, Aquaba Stronko, so about a POG Media, so yes, Safi, no about subscribe now, while like age mediano, Eddie, and my obitumen, so I shade mediano, not for and so answer Akabian, please click on the notification bell, so send a be yeah, the any news be out to platform, so I won't so won't the air call. And the air by young queen some na yan fan some dodona and yet the embrawa ye bought at your brow a year poor Adom Oche a akache na ya inim a Godfred a or dummy and send some I de abba two judges a jin city a wo a Ghana hatch as a ye don't want man about dodona I day a brona fee and a drupo Adom Oche so ya inim support Adom Oche a one of a stew a MPP a year let me say communicator and a journalist just no when you name so on MPP na why they or now we know the other two just a share Attorney General one a Ato.F or your Akroma and we expose the judges be just say and ya a good deal cry just say any you better say Obakona wako could see a yen some be and the amai just say a who judism so young name could see
now Paul Adom na me ene we didn't know the person or the bedru hane nearly a Godfred.O wama Ghana for nyina hu se Godfred.O Akroma. Now he does not deserve to be the Attorney General of Ghana. It was a Paul Adom ene me hu ye. We didn't know. Tough day na Richard Judgẹ e kan o court say Godfred.O e frefre no ene ni di nkomo say oma emetwan Toronto Ato.F senso no Richard Judgẹ in court. He did not mention Yoni Kulendi's name. He just made an open statement, say, if you people don't stop what you are doing, I will tell the court what is happening behind the scenes, the suppression and the intimidation. Godfred.O, Richard Judgẹ, Ekasa court, no, he did not mention Yoni Kulendi, a Supreme Court judge's name. He didn't do that. He did not even go into the specifics. Neatia, Adiachiana, Paul Adom eba TV so. And Paul Adom beka kire me ne wo say, oh, judge na Richard Judgẹ e kan asa na one body na Yoni Kulendi. Ensem bia na ye nim no Paul Adom sa drug addict ya ono ena kofa sansam ne baaye. Now muntie this junkie, muntie no. I want you people to know Akuffo omo na debi omo say Ghana no, and they don't deserve to live around us. They are demons. On say a Korean team no ye nya butra Sankwasi afo the best no. Now listen to Paul Adom.
So there's talk about a judge that, according to the story that Sammy Jefi told Joy FM, that where did he meet him? He met him in a judge's house. This is the conversation that they had. This is it. This is the story. The judge in question is his great lordship, the most respected Justice Yoni Kulendi. And what is wrong with Godfred.O goes to Justice Yoni Kulendi to meet with Judgẹ and tells him what he has to tell him. Judgẹ is the one asking for meetings. Judgẹ is the one writing plea bargaining requests to the Attorney General. Judgẹ is the one sending the Attorney General text. Now, if they want, the text that Judgẹ sent to the Attorney General, do they want us to publish it? It is coming. If Sammy Jefi comes on Tuesday, we will be here on Tuesday night. We will publish the text. Judgẹ, the text you sent to Attorney General, we will put it on TV. They've told me that even my own I shouldn't put it. This one will put it on. The text you were texting the Attorney General, the things you were telling him, begging that you want the matter, begging, we will publish it. This propaganda should be killed in this country. You are running elections, run elections. Do your campaign. Deal with politicians. Stop the lies, the propaganda, the lies. Every time they are lying, propaganda. That's why we are here. We will not allow it. Whether it's NDC or MPP, we will not allow it. There are some culprits with propaganda. Sammy Jefi is one of them. He's the culprit of propaganda. Everything has to be sugar-coated and look like everything he says is to get people to be angry with somebody. That's all their life. They want to say something so that you are angry with somebody. Play the Sammy Jefi tape again. Listen to him. Listen to him. Listen to him.
We are not surprised because we've always known that this is the stock in trade of Godfred Adom. This is not a man who is interested in justice or the law. This is not a man who is an Attorney General and Minister of Justice. No. This is a devious character with no honor whatsoever, no respect for justice, no respect for the rule of law, no respect for the rights of accused persons. And who always go about manipulating judicial processes to get his way at all costs. And so we are not surprised at all that today his sins have found him out. We are not surprised at all that he's not a minister of justice.
Social media page tomorrow. Producer, let's do that tonight, right now when we close. As part of the thing we do post-production, let's put all the letters on our social media page. Every journalist, please, tomorrow morning, just come to Good Evening Ghana Official, get a letter. Submit the fees there, ask him the question. That does he know that the person that he says met Godfred.O in Justice Kulendi's house and that he was told that he should try hard and make sure that they can get Ato.F and that he will not be. Will he tell us that this is the same person who has written plea bargaining letters? He has written plea bargaining, letter 1, fail, letter 2, fail. Now he says, Attorney General, whatever you want, you tell me whatever you want and let me do it. That's what it is. Letter 1, Attorney General says, I'm not dealing with your guy. I'm not dealing with your guy. That's letter 1. Attorney General says, I'm not dealing with your guy. I'm not dealing with deep sea, blue sea, whatever. I'm dealing with accused persons. He comes and says, oh, I'm sorry. The accused persons know about this. They have agreed that and have confirmed. Attorney General says, the terms you brought, I don't want. Then they come and say, Attorney General, you tell us whatever you want, we will do. Anything you want. Because you know why? They are in the court and they've seen the court process. They've seen their submission of no case collapse. And they've seen the prosecution leading them in the track. And they know they have to catch up with the prosecution. Otherwise, something significant is going to happen. This is the story. Nothing more, nothing less. Forget about Sammy Dẹfẹnd's propaganda. He's a nice man. He's my colleague from Christ Embassy. But when he comes to speak politics, let me remind Sammy Dẹfẹnd that Godfred.O is not on the ballot. Godfred.O is not on the ballot. Alhaji Mahama Bawumia.
This is where the problem is. So we didn't know until this drug addict, this buffoon who cannot even sleep with his wife in the same bed, this child liquor, this dirty riffraff who does drugs at Asase FM premises. He came on TV. Remember, this guy could not pass his law exams. So. Odia or chimna and nimu rough from no the singing brown because of the hard drugs he does. No, he could not even pass his law exam. Sammy Jemfi wrote it once and passed. These are filthy, dirty individuals with no credibility, foolish old men pretending to be young boys. So we didn't know anything until Jimmy Weah, Wakot Ghana Airport, and the golden tree as some golden tree, make us a Christmas golden tree on to me na. He is the one who came to tell us that Yoni Kulendi was the person who basically hosted the Attorney General and Jagba. We didn't know until this fool. And till date, he has not published the text messages. But the NDC, Sammy Jemfi, they have published text messages, which at the end of the day, we are still waiting for the Attorney General Godfred.O to say it wasn't his. Now, in just how they lie to you people. This is how Godfred.O, how the NPP, thieves, political insects, these termites, this is how they, at the end of the day, they don't respect the rule of law. Now, now the audio has been released, and the whole Attorney General of Ghana, on a tape, he was recorded talking to an accused person. And the most astonishing thing is, say, Attorney General Nimu Mrano, Attorney General Nimu Boni, Attorney General Nimse, Ghana, Emra, Sebio law no, Emra Bon Bino. Attorney General Ejina phone so, any accused person kasa fa kwan bi so, chinchiminensa, catcher is onko court, na onko diatro. Na dia yewa asem nyina say Attorney General kra case no ntiase. Now, let's take our time and listen to the conversation between Attorney General Godfred.O, blackface Godfred.O, Godfred.O who buys judges, Godfred.O who basically is from Akuffo law firm. Remember, Yoni Kulendi is also from Akuffo law firm. Alester Matthias, gold for oil, a scandal na Al Jazeera release, you know. They spoke about Yoni Kulendi, who today is a Supreme Court judge. Yoni Kulendi too practiced at Akuffo father's law firm. So you need to understand, Godfred.O, Yoni Kulendi mo, they are what? They are students of Akuffo law firm. In Tisawati, Godfred.O dia, and Godfred.O using the law, weaponizing the law, using the law to intimidate and kill people and falsely prosecuting people. No, it is something that they have been doing for years. And then last week, now my question will say, Sankofowe, they are Akufo-Addo's products. especially Godfred.O, he started his practice from Akuffo, Suprẹmẹ and Co. And that is the place in Ghana. Ope baby, I say, anka ope eye law drug cartel, law mu cartel, law. Ope obia only certificate, obia wire drag da, obia wire kromfwa, wa practice law in Ghana from any firm, Suprẹmẹ and Co. Because every lawyer that comes from that place has some negative story about them. And Godfred.O is a typical example of some of the cartels, the disease, the disgrace when it comes to Ghana law, people who practice law in Ghana. Now, Godfred.O, I'll take my time. Na Ghana for you do as a nation. A crop up Godfred.O and Dana Drinka president a release statement and can resign. But the drug addict who does not have a law certificate, he will not do it. You know why? Because he does not respect you. A crop of man Ghana law, Ghana Bar Association, come on, release a statement disassociating themselves from Godfred.O, but the leadership are foolish idiots. They think that position is a political position. Akroma and the General Legal Council, they have released a statement that Attorney General should step aside and that he should be investigated. But this is the situation we are here. We are seeing political dirty riffraff sitting on radio and TV defending what is indefensible. Nobody in their right senses would defend a criminal Attorney General. What we are seeing, I remember, time I'm in Kennedy Japan case one Ghanaian who is still pursuing Kennedy Japan. Time I call court, that Ghanaian, a politician called me and said, Kennedy Japan, for some reason, will do POG America. And that person wants to do what? File a case, add mine to it, and sue Kennedy Japan. Sani pano, F.R. Chile, and the lawyer, Suprẹmẹ. And I'm a catcher, my lawyer. The first thing my lawyer said, nobody should contact me without contacting her. When I called my lawyer, I said, this person is a Ghanaian. This person also comes here. He has a case against Kennedy Japan. The person wants to talk to you. My lawyer was like straight and emphatic. Kevin, do not speak to anybody. If anybody needs anything, send my card to me, the person to call me. Ever since that time, I never had a conversation with anybody. All the things were directed to my lawyer. My lawyer told the day I nipped from a lawyer. My lawyer recorded the time, the second, exact time of Freya day, or recorded conversation or start typing Brem said, this is the conversation I had with this person. So if the court want to have records, these are the things I've done. And that is what lawyers do. My lawyer was angry that why did I even respond to the person? And that the person was supposed to come directly to her. That is what professionalism is. That is people, or these are people who know their job. Now, we are patchy forward and Ghana, some of lawyers, and they have been using the law to suppress Ghanaians.
Yo, Gusua, Oshe Jumediano, Edemaye, Jumediano, yes, I be ra another a face at the amount, which is a napo issues, yes, I another saga, as a the air, bro, to Mr. Judgẹ, the TA a Jumediano, for my and this segment, a very hot one, pana, and also our hujri. I just say napo a dream. This is a part of it. So you're there, bros, and also TV. But it can make cancer say unsubscribe, subscribe, like it, you may share, and so and can be click on the notification bell. So, what Jinchen here into know, I now they share under the comment section. Eddie, am I Yentway and some so medase.
Suprẹmẹ napo ne second time. And today I'm going to be very, very professional. It's very important because this particular episode, international businessmen, millionaires are watching. I don't have to mess up too much. I'll try my best to be professional. I'm not wearing tie, I'm not wearing suit, but I'll do my best to look very professional. Like this guy, hey, this guy. Yeah. So and very beautiful ladies too are watching around the world. So today, dear, no giddy, I'm going to be very, very professional. Before we start today's show, let me give you an idea of what we are about to talk about. It's got to do with a contract that Talu and its partners, and when we say partners of Talu, Metro partners, a contract that basically, if I'm going to make it easy for you, contracts that they give companies to go undersea kind of upstream omoko eponim bibia sebio oba epono so a ekrubia wona asase Ghana ya asase na efre Jubilee Field no ye wo asase bibria yetututu bibia efre no den wells wells no technical name sometimes the man no and the blocks bibia yetumi twa asase ba ho a bia one plot yesi ha two oil inti companies like Talu, companies like Cosmos, companies like all the other companies, you know, the oil companies, when they come, they sit with Ghana, we give them a plot on the sea for them to do what? For them to mine oil. Now, at a point, those places need some kind of maintenance underground. There are cables down there and a lot of works going on inside the sea. Into Talu, technically, on the highest shareholder about a year. Companies are almost pretty in Ghana when it comes to oil drilling. Inti et say Talu head of the shareholders. Now, make sure shareholders know value obiakuta anyway Talu is the lead. And say Cosmos. Cosmos too another strong partner. They have Jubilee Field, they have GMPC, almost partners. Into all these partners come together and almost say, okay, field way so we want a company to go into. If you want to know what they do exactly, this is what they do. Into normally, they go on the company should go underground. In Sionum upstream, in so deep sea, bibia yetu oil on asasana. This company is supposed to go there and do some inspection and maintenance work and repairs as all the partners agree. Say you bet pesika. Na sebio nyina agege na ye dia sa company no akọ eponase na wakoye maintenance job. So as you can see on the screen, this is basically what they do when a company is given contract to go under sea and as a seabed no sa na my friend the seabed eponase no to go and deliver ejuma. If you don't know what we are talking about tonight, this is what we will be discussing. Ejuma and Napo, and some people they have connived to steal from Ghana. And then I'm very technical, but I want you to follow me as time goes on. Kakrano, you will understand, and that is what we will be doing tonight. And these are some of the jobs in 2 person who they go at the seabed, they go there and they do the job, maintenance job, they do repairs, they do inspection. So at least you have an idea of what we are about to talk about. Into contract now can you say IMR contract Mr. P, Mr. S, please be on standby and be giving me the notes. In fact, I know it's a lot today. Thank you, Nkoto. It's a lot today. So guys, I know you're on standby, but I need you guys very much because there's a lot to put out today. This is basically the job companies Now, after Mebeka this company, when I came out to speak on the corruption that is going on, Matthew Opoku Prempe, Minister Energy, so and Ghana, for some reason, in less than 24 hours, or release a statement, about 10 questions to him tonight. We will answer his questions. The questions he needs to answer. And that is the most interesting part of this whole thing. Remember, this episode, I have been advised not to put every single document out because Talu the leader when it comes to energy partners in Ghana. They are UK almost stock exchange. Let's say Talu also. So some of the documents are supposed to go to the UK. For some people, I also have some questions. Some of the documents we will not release the full document. We will give you extracts, any pieces from it. But the most important thing is say Krono and Napo, any MPP are buying, and some individuals in Ghana. Individuals are very important. We are talking from Bumpty all the way to Mr. Walters to other people. I will show their faces and names this platform. So and then you bring. So it's going to be a very, very packed show. Just relax and follow the show. I will do everything possible. As I speak in English, everything possible to also move along. Our brothers and sisters almost this particular episode is not because of Ghana politics. It goes beyond Ghana politics. This is about protecting our ocean, the species in them, and also international companies respecting the rule and the laws that govern their job. So it is not geared towards Ghana politics directly or necessarily. It is a bigger project we are working on. there are other things I'll be exposing this week. ENI, any other companies are must spill oil or producing other, but that's not our focus. Our focus today is to let Ghanaians know how global warming we can stop it, and how platforms like these we have to try everything possible to stop private companies who are taking advantage of respective countries, especially when they have been given sites or they have been given blocks to mine or to drill oil. So I'll say, your horizon should be wider than just looking at Ghana politics. But this is bigger than Napo. This is bigger than all the people who are trying to make noise. So before I postulate, let me understand. Let you understand what we are about to do today. Now, Napo actual letter Ababontibe responded to a statement here where has said he is signing a dubious contract. So our contract, he's going to make over $250 million personally. And that the contract, the amount they are showing us, the value of the contract, on the face, and yet 204 million. Behind the scenes, some things have been maxed. Yakata nyomabiso and Napo any partners are more into the private sector, oil sector. They are basically doing everything possible to make us think they are signing a $204 million contract, but it is not. The contract itself is $550 million plus. And tonight, we will break it down for everyone to know the kind of person we are dealing with. The energy minister, the companies, and all the ones. I have questions for the MD of Tullow. I have questions for Tullow as a company in Ghana. There are so many questions they need to answer. I am not going to sit here and tell them they have done this. The questions, if they don't answer, they will answer it in the UK. That is why I'm saying, we are going to ask a lot of questions. The MD, the CEO, some people at Tullow, majority of the workers at Tullow and managerial level, they are not happy about what is happening at Tullow. But you see, a platform needs to come out and then put all these things out for Ghanaians to see what is actually happening. Now, Mumianya will travel 2-3 minutes, and the Wenkwan we will take our time to break everything down. Let's take about 2 minutes. Now, Yemfa Enridi Napo statement to us. That's the reason why today, Kawanfan in San Kayan, Kayanfa in San Kano. Now let's read this. For immediate release, and this document from Napo was released on the 26th of May 2024. 26th of May 2024. Now, response to spurious allegations by Kevin Taylor on a certain Tullow contract benefiting energy minister and the NPP campaign. In terms of more responded to in Sembia Maka almost in Ukraine, Mr. Napo air sign a contract be a benefit on Napo any day the NPP party a year day or person or bear running mate Emma Bawumia. Now, the Ministry of Energy has become aware of some spurious and unfounded allegation leveled against Energy Minister Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh by one Kevin Taylor, that's me. To the effect that the energy minister and the NPP 2024 campaign stands to benefit some $150 million in a certain contract involving Tullow, Cosmos, GMPC, and Petro SA. These companies, Napo, are listening, they are partners in this. When the time comes, it drew a mechlechomu and omo contribution to this. Inti the Napo actually, person say omati say Kevin Taylor my better na TV so aka say Napo assign and as or sign contract be a any contractor edimu a sebio contract no or no any NPP no omo benya emfaso be 150 million or the boa NPP Bawumia campaign. Whilst it is clear from the said clip that the said Kevin Taylor, consistent with his discredited effusions, is even unable to provide details on the nature of the contract except to churn out lies to besmirch hard-won reputations or say, the Kevin Taylor no kind of credit. In fact, in some of the Kenya, one fakra taba kumpo antareto, one said your okano or winjina so, in some okano or bonistremu and anasa Kevin Taylor no, ekikasa ansemono ewo TV so. The ministry wishes to issue the following response and draw the minds of Ghanaians to the ministry's role in the overall subject matter of contracting in the Ghanaian upstream petroleum space. Into say any office no na po say ende obeyi ya no ama Ghana for ehu eye ono ministry oda no omo sebio omo bobre eba contract signing ene Ghana buying ana Ghana se oman ye individual companies and as private companies no ye de ensa e shekrata asia ye ka upstream a eye dwumadi ekoso ewo eposo sebio eye fangu tuo no opese omeya ti ase ono ne bobre de omo ye ene de omo nye nti ose de meka nya no kure no obedwudwam abekirikirem ama Ghana for ehu no kure no ye napo ano asem ena making kan edwudwam akirikirem akirɛw. Now, this is what Napo wrote. Or say, 1. The Ministry of Energy is not responsible for the signing and approval of contracts in Ghana's upstream petroleum space, and therefore, matters of signing and approval of contracts involving Tullow and its partners mentioned will certainly not require the approval of the ministry. Just a little research could have avoided this embarrassment. Napo say, 1. Opeso magana for tia sename e committee say eye energy ministry no dan no se eba eye contract signing a efa eposo dwumadie efa eye companies a omutu fango e wo Ghana eposo a eye ye ni asase so a o se ono no de omu ni twaka bia omu ni eye dwumadie bia ho ono na po ohuhu frema ehuhu nsuo o se oye eye energy minister no sa contract no ene sa dwumadie no ono de ono to nkwanta apai onhia onte ho frema obiampo ensend ni message ono so ensend obia message obia emusa no bibia mfa ho ena ono so mbusa obia bibia mfa ho se contract ne 1 cedi kura onim ho hwe o se meeting bia ni wompo aye friend wa ase ono so mfre obia meeting se oni ni di nkomo e wo den kokuom aka kire ne say you have to do this for me contract where I am interested or say or catch Ghana for say he has no role to play when it comes to upstream contract signing. 2. The ministry would like to know if the said Kevin Taylor is aware of any instance where in previous administrations, the minister responsible for petroleum signed and or approved the billions of dollars of contracts awarded by Tullow in the development of the Jubilee and 10 fields. If that was not the case, why would he assert same against the current energy minister? Into the Napo Kanano no or say Kevin Taylor asma obusaben say that bay na meti say a year Tullow and then the partners sign contract bia a year Ghana buying sebio omo mo hwe a year fango any sebio omo a omo hwe ni dibire no bibia no mo hwe no or say that ben ye ti bi da say yes sign this contract na Tullow and the partners sign contract Ghana buying hu bomu. Remember the partners to Tullow GMPC account GMPC a Ghana owned a yedia but Napo say obusa Ghana for no obusa me say that ben yeti that say a year Tullow and then the partners the Cosmos and the petroleum essay for no sign contractor a year Ghana representative bia and as a Ghana buying through the energy ministry at the omuhu afrefrim. Second question obusa me no me yini nyina no amano. 3. If the consideration of personal gain attributed to Dr. Suprẹmẹ and also funding the NPP 2024 campaign alluded to by said Kevin Taylor as the basis for his particular contract is anything substantial to go by, then that logic falls ab initio, because Mr. Yevon Asafo-Adjei, who the said Kevin Taylor mentioned to be involved in the said deal, has stronger ties to the NDC than the NPP. He is reputed to be the son of one Nana Asafo-Adjei, who for many years served as the managing director of GMPC under the Mills Mahama administration. Or say, a year in summer Kevin Taylor nyina se ono napo akwaje contract wako sign contract dia manipa bia eben no a obenya ho faso dia o se ene nkasa na ye kan dia nipa na me bo ni din a ye frɛ no Yevon YVON sa na opeso frɛ na Yevon Adjei no o se sa nipa na me bo ni din no sa nipa no ne papa ye NDC ni inti sa ne papa ye NDC ni a ene na dia me kan kyerɛ sɛ contract na dwurum na omudi no eye NDC for na edi dwurum no nti eye den na ono de at the end of the day no sa dwurum no me de ne ho ebe frafra ho nti say eye NDC ni dia there is no way a ono obetime di sa abone no na popese o kire say Se nipa na me bo ni di no because he has connections to NDC no e kire se sa akro no kon ho a ono ekoso a ono na po there's no way a obenya the interest wom time me ye show no mambo obi a party card wa ha me bo individuals me bo abrante bi din Jevon na pose sa abrante na bo ni din no eno na hia no enti insem na me kafa ho ni nyina me sa bo Bamti din Bamti Akuffo adunua panyini napo ignored Bamti's name me bo Kema napo ignored his name napo only dwelled on one person in the whole thing and bedin din ye bait yakase obi din ye bait a bedene to dawa ese okochinam na wode de worm ana sonsono ahye de eye hook na no na wode atum sa sonsono na wode hye hook na fe no ye fe no bait ye fe no hook na no ene na wode be che enam no or say he's dwelling only on that name no sa din no e kire say sa nipa no papa na first we juma GMPC nti there's no way sa ono napo no one NDC for be business nti omo na ya Akromfo. Okay, I get it. Now yentwa napo statement no so. This is the second part of Napo's statement. I hope I read the first part, everything in there. Okay.
Yo nyamisha so wajibre na wahwe dwumadie no awie na ye de dwumadie no ebesi ahase dwumadie no pompon so nyina ni ye beda wase sede bia no ohwe eye POG Media ma ye one of the best YouTube political channels ewo YouTube so na Mr. Koso na taichi yenso ye den sempa no ebebremu make I will say this year election year it is all pens and papa dia higher na ye de bebremu makram